All right. So today is July 7th, 2026. It's currently like 8:15 in the morning. I just got home from work, walked him. Uh, well, took him out. It was a long day. Longest day I've had all week in what feels like 2 weeks. Uh, Started out with leaving here at 5:30 last night, went to the gym. Hit- Got the gym by 6. I was out by 7 something. I think it was 7:44 by the time I was changed and out the door. And I worked for an hour and I worked out for an hour and 36 minutes. It was lower back, abs, and legs. So I went with a different technique that I decided is maybe what I've been doing is wrong. But I haven't quite felt the growth. Felt the growth, seen the growth maybe. Felt the growth? No. But the way I changed it out, um, definitely felt the difference for when it came to chest. So I was like, huh, maybe it'll work for everything else. So what I ended up doing was I lowered the weight a lot, probably, but I ended up doing more reps because because the other day when I was doing chest, or I was doing arms, but I was watching a guy do bench presses on the fucking on the Smith machine. One of the kids I've seen around for a while, and he looks jacked. Um, I went, what's he doing that I'm doing that I'm not that I'm doing wrong? That was the mentality I had, and so I sat there and watched him. I'm like, so he's got the stretch. How do you get the stretch? What am I doing wrong? And I went, what if I was to lower the weight? So I was doing 185, and mind you, I was not able to bring it down. I'm still not, but I'm bringing it down a lot farther. I was bringing it down about halfway to where my arms leveled out, and I wasn't giving myself enough stretch, I don't think. So I was sitting there, I was watching him, and I was like, okay, okay. So he's doing 115 pounds. No, it was 135 pounds, excuse me, or whatever. But he's got a chest, but he's able to bring it down. I was like, and that's when it was like, okay, what if I was to lower the weight and bring it and be able to do it? And I did it. And I was like, okay. So I'm also not able to stretch when if you get the full stretch when I'm doing uh, legs. So what if, and I was like, what if I lower the weight? So when I'm on my leg press, instead of doing 707, I did 524 or something like that. Give me a second, I'll tell you. So I don't really recall off the top of my head. I was doing scroll. Scroll. Okay, so I did 527, and instead of being able to do 10 to 12, I was doing like 15 to 16, because it also correlates to a short video I watched. I can't remember if it was TikTok or Instagram. I don't remember. The point is, it kind of spoke to me a little bit because it was talking about how legs and legs are built for endurance, where upper is built for quick. And I was like, huh. So and he was saying basically, in a nutshell, he broke it down and broke it down even further and was like, lower your weight and do more reps on legs. Okay. I understood you. I understood that. And then it was, but chest is, upper is completely different ball game. So more weights, less reps. Legs, Less weight, more reps. Understood. And I'm hoping I actually feel it. Because when I was doing my legs, I was feeling the stretch. I was like, okay, I feel this. So hopefully, hopefully I get a bud out of this. Hopefully, my legs grow. So I don't know. That in a nutshell was pretty good. Felt like good advice. So then I went to work after that, and I got to work about 8:30. With the construction mostly being done, I was able to catch the bus on time, or catch an early bus, I guess. So I was able to eat breakfast, and I had my protein drink and eggs. And I bought a protein Pop Tart, not an actual Pop Tart. It was the legendary version, the healthier version of the two. So there was that. Um, what else? Oh yeah, yeah. Before I got on the clock, they're like, yeah, they're the bills, something, something. I really wasn't listening. I had the music on. Mind you, they had a dump bit of cardboard, a freaking their little blue tote of cardboard full. Cardboard everywhere. Apparently, they left a pile of cardboard, and they're like, yeah, the bill's full. I'm like, well, they're making it now. Stand up, start taking it out so you can actually, you know, get around. There was a boom, and I was like, what the hell? But yeah, it ended up being like, what, uh, two, five dry, or five pull chain, and two dry. So it's like 12 pallets. 12 pallets. 13 pallets with the potatoes, which I worked. I ended up walking out with like five. I left them four because the berries, well, it was very minimal on the salad, almost minimal on the. Well, it was about three-quarters of a pallet for the salad wet wall. It wasn't even close to being a full, even a pallet for berries. So I just said screw it when I was working the apples and citrus, and I went screw it since that was maybe half a pallet. Just through like the few cases of berries on top, I was like, just call it good. And I left them like four pallets in the, three pallets in the cooler. Sure, gave them ample space to work. And I was like, this is awesome. I like this. And I was like thinking about it, and I kept going and was able to get it down three pallets down to one, and bananas four pallets technically. So I worked the potatoes, and those went 100% out as well. I was like, all right, dope. This is fucking dope. Let's get this shit rolling. You know. So I ended up killing like 13 pallets, almost 14 with the feature overstock of frozen meats as well. So that was dope. And the weird, cute girl that just started while I was on vacation, the one that stared at me weirdly yesterday or the other day, kind of got a laugh out of me because I'm sitting there stocking brats, the predated or the slacked brats, which are dated and thawed out ones, and I'm standing there holding one, and I don't know where I went. I just went, and I was like, what the fuck? The only words I can get out were, and she happened to be right there. Was I didn't even know because I disappeared. I went into the diabolical zone that I do when I am working out. So I'm just like I'm tired. I came out of it. I'm like, clearly it's time to go home. I think they all just realized I went into the abyss of the zone, and I'm just like, that was not intentional, but that just happened. So dealing with that. Um, But yeah, I don't know what all else to really say. It was a good day. I mean, I haven't seen M all week, and that kind of bothers me a little bit. You know, hoping she's on vacation. Saw D last night as she was going home, and she was looking good. You know, you know. I don't really know what else to say. I mean, there's a work hard and work hard kind of night. I don't really play hard, so it's my Friday, now my Saturday. So I'm gonna eat some pizza and some garlic bread and call it a day. Well, I kind of earned it. I maybe have ate in the last 72 hours. Like I may have eaten 4,000 calories, and seeing how I burn anywhere between, on a light day, extremely light day, like my days off, 1,200 calories, or my hardcore days, like today, according to this so far, according to Google so far, like I've burned since midnight, 1,000 calories, but that's not including yesterday where I burned 3,007 according to this. But the problem with this is, and I'm trying to figure it out, it's not tracking from my app, my workout app, Heavy HEVY, to Samsung through the thing, and I'm like, why is it not doing that? Why? Like I literally am very confused about that. So it's not adding in my workout, and I don't know why, and it's bugging the crap out of me. Um, but yeah, I don't know what else to say today. I'm tired. I'm hungry, and I'm gonna watch some TV and hit the bed. So I shall catch you all tomorrow. Later.